Hello everyone, Vampire218 here, and are you ready to see another draft spotlight? Let's get right on in. Hello everyone, Vampire218 here, bringing you another draft Pokemon spotlight. This is a draft Pokemon spotlight for Miltank. Now, Miltank and I have a love-hate relationship because Miltank is like one of the most awkward Pokemon, because you look at Miltank and you think, okay, it's not going to do anything, it's tier 5, what's tier 5 going to do? And then it sweeps your whole team, and I've had this happen to me about 5 times throughout different draft leagues, where I sleep on Miltank, or maybe I only bring 1 or 2 fighting type moves. Done skis. This thing just rips through your team like its name is Bane. Let's just jump into its stats. So 95 in HP means this thing has above average HP, above average attack, super above average defense at 105, special attack, oh no, it doesn't do special attacking damage. Very comparable to Tauros, actually, which will be kind of neat when we do a Tauros spotlight. But special defense at 70 still takes a special hit from what, like a Focus Blast or Aura Sphere? Oh no. And then speed at 100, and you look at this thing and you think, this thing don't deserve no 100 speed, but it has it, and that's kind of interesting that it's rivaling things like Mew for speed. So looking at its abilities, it has thick fat, which means that fire and ice just do half. Scrappy, meaning it can hit ghost types with normal and fighting moves. Not that good. And Sap Sipper, which means you raise your attack by 1 stage each time you get hit with a grass move, and you're immune to that grass move. So, 2 really good abilities for a tier 5, basically giving it either an immunity or 2 extra resistances. Being a pure normal type, it's only got 1 weakness in fighting, and it has the stats to support that. That being said, why Miltank is so scary is, we'll take a look at its moves here, and we're going to go right to the bottom first for the non-used. It can be a trapper through Whirlpool and Toxic, which is more valuable than people give credit for in draft leagues. As we go up here, we have access to, you can set up Sand. Again, it has use in draft leagues. It can set up Rain, use in draft leagues. The same with Sun. It can set up Weather, which, I've said it many times, it's useful in draft leagues. It has access to moves like Heart Stamp, which is a worse version of Zen Headbutt, so I wouldn't use it, even though it has a little bit more chance to flinch. As we go up here, you have Gyro Ball. Don't use Gyro Ball because you are fast. And we keep going up here, you have access to things like Dizzy Punch if you're really trying to get that confused. But you have Curse. Now, Curse is one of the best moves for setup that this thing gets, because it gets its attack and defense up and its speed down, and that's really, really good. Some other things this thing gets for setup, as we keep going here, it doesn't get bulk up, which is why Curse is like your best set bet for that. You get access to Stealth Rocks and Substitute, meaning that you can, well, everything gets access to Substitute, but you can set up a sub, start cursing up, and then use this move called Milk Drink to heal yourself. You want to be a cleric? Well, you get Heal Bell, so you can do that. You want to set up rocks? Well, you can do that. You want to do some massive damage, or, you know, set up some effects on them? You have Thunder Wave and Toxic if you want to paralyze or poison them. And it has access to Body Slam. Stab Body Slam, having that 30% to paralyze, can have an impact. You have access to Earthquake for those steel types. You have access to Fire Punch. You have access to Hammer Harm, Ice Punch, Iron Head, Power Up Punch, Rock Slide, and Thunder Punch. So, and Zen Headbutt. Like I said, you know, this thing gets amazing coverage. This thing gets amazing tech. Like, one of the few things it doesn't get is like, oh no, I don't get priority. But who cares when this thing is coming in as a tanky beater or a tanky cleric or whatever you need it to. You get Seismic Toss. Like, you could quite literally sub Milk Drink, like paralyze Seismic Toss. Like, whatever you want. You just have so many options with this Pokemon. And that's really, guys, why it's so difficult for me because this is one of these Pokemon that I always misprep for. I always am like, okay, Miltank isn't going to do that much, and so I'll only bring like a fighting move on 1 or 2 Pokemon. And then it quite literally just stalls my team out through like Toxic and Milk Drink. And it's ridiculous how good this thing is, and that so many people sleep on it. Anyway, guys, I've been Vampire Tweeting. Hopefully you guys can pick up Miltank in your next draft league. If you like the video, make sure you leave a like, share, comment, favorite, and subscribe to see more Pokemon content. Bye!